focus on stretching. Stretching is important because it helps keep your muscles strong and flexible so that you can keep a full range of motion in your joints like your elbows and your knees. If we don't stretch, then that's when our muscles kind of tighten and they get hard for us to move around, and that's when you get injured when you're doing physical activity. Here are a few things we can try out. Let's start off with a neck stretch. First, we want to just make our body feel kind of nice and loose, not tense, and we're not squeezing our shoulders up or nothing. We just want to have a nice loose body. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take our chin and put it close to our chest as we can, and we're going to look down at our feet. And we're just going to hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the next thing we're going to do is from our position with our head facing the floor, we're going to slowly roll our head to the left, and we're going to put our ear as close as we can to our shoulder. So we're going to roll our head slowly like this, and then we're going to just count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to slowly roll from our left side, and we're just going to go all the way over to the right side like this. And then we're going to count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can give yourself a little bit of a wiggle and shake out that little stretch there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do an up and down stretch or an overhead stretch. So how I like to do it is I'm going to take my hands and put them in front of me like this, with my palms out towards whatever's in front of you. You're going to stick your fingers together so they're interlaced like this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to reach and push up and back for a big stretch, and then we'll hold that one for 10 seconds as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we can wiggle our arms out a little bit, and that is our overhead stretch. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to place our hand on one of our hips, and we're going to take the opposite hand, and we're going to reach over our head like this. And we can just hold this for 10 seconds as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So we'll just pull our arm over this way and just count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So next what we're going to do is a shoulder stretch. So the easiest way to do that is I'm going to start with my right arm, and I'm going to place it in front of myself just straight ahead like this. Now I'm going to bend my left arm, and I'm going to put my hand kind of just a little bit past my elbow on this side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly and carefully pull my arm a little bit this way, not too far so it doesn't feel too strained. And then once I have it kind of pulled in front of me, almost in a hug, I'm just going to count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm just going to do the same with the other arm. So I'll pull it over like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we can shake out all of our tension that we have there, and we should be feeling a little bit more loosened up by now. So why don't we try out a fold bend? So I'm going to turn sideways for this one. So we're going to interlace our fingers, but we're going to do it behind our back like this. So then once we have that, we're going to try and bend forward as close as we can this way, and we're going to put our hands up like this, and this is going to try and stretch our back a little bit out. So we'll hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then once again, we'll just wiggle our bodies out. Next, I want to try a knee straddle. So how we're going to do that is we're going to put our feet right underneath our shoulders. So for me, I call that squaring your feet up. So we're going to square our feet up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put one leg forward a little bit, and one leg a little bit back, and then we're going to bend our knees. So now we have a right angle with this leg, and our other leg is back like that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to lean forward a little bit, and now we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll stand back up, and we'll do the same for the other leg. So now I'm going to put my left leg a little bit forward with my right leg a little bit towards my back. And then I'm just going to coast down into position again, and then lean forward a little bit, and then we'll count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're just going to wiggle our legs out a little bit because we're going to do another leg stretch next. Now we're going to sit on the floor, and we're going to put our legs in a V shape like this. And this is called our straddle stretch. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our two hands, and we're going to reach as close to one of our toes as we can, and then we're going to hold that again for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're just going to reach our arms over to our other leg and do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we can stand up and give our legs a little bit of a wiggle again. And we're going to roll into one more leg stretch. So we're going to try and stand somewhere where we aren't going to be feeling like we're going to fall over or anything. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with my left leg, is I'm going to reach my leg up and grab it with my hand like this. I'm going to try and balance, and I'm just going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty, we've got my left leg stretched out, so I'm going to grab onto my right foot at the ankle, and we're going to do it on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch here in the top of your legs. Next is an arm stretch. So we're going to start with our arms out kind of like this in a T position. And then we're just going to do some small circles like this. So we'll do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to do 5 medium circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 5 like really big circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to do that backwards. So we're going to do 5 big ones backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 medium ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do 5 small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after that, we'll give our arms and our legs and everything a big shake. And now we have one more stretch that'll get our heart pumping, and then we'll be ready to go and do whatever we need to do in the day where we won't hurt our muscles. So finally, we're going to do a jumping jack. So we're going to start with our feet squared with our shoulders again, kind of like this, and our arms by our side. Next, we're going to jump up in the air, put our legs and our arms kind of wide like this. And then jump back. So we can do 10 or 15 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's how you guys can warm up for anything that you might need to do. And you're ready to play some sports or run around outside or do some sledding and some other awesome stuff. So if you guys need to try out some stretching, here's some examples, and I'll see you guys on the next video.